I wish I could paint all of these moments in vibrant. You like play, surgeon gunplay, surgeon pillow talk, surgeon sweet dreams, turn it coffee in the. I wish I could paint all of these moments in vibrant. You like play, surgeon gunplay.
Good morning. Today starts our prep day of a 30-day mono fruit fast. So, I've been going back and forth on which fruit I'm going to use on my mono fruit fast for these next 30 days. Originally, I was gonna go with berries or grapes, but as I got to looking at their price and how much I would need to fast on, I was like, I don't know. So in the past, I've done an apple fast, a melon fast, specifically just watermelon. I actually have a video about watermelon fast. I've done grapes and I've done berries. There is one other fruit that I can do. And the reason why I haven't done this fruit is for two reasons. I'm not a big fan of the fruit. Like, it's cool, but for me to eat it all day long. Second, which is the big reason, Dr. Robert Morris, who you know I love and follow and have used his protocol when I was healing psoriasis, he did this fast. And this fast is an orange fast, a citrus fast. He did this fast and he said that he had too much energy in the form of he always felt out of body. And so he had to come down about that fast and quit eating them oranges because he just was having out of body experiences. He said that is where he really, talked to God. And you might be thinking like, why is that scary? Like, it would be a beautiful thing to talk to God. I think so too, but I have an issue with surrendering and letting go. Like, that's why I could never do drugs or anything, because to not have control doesn't work well for me. I'm always trying to hold on, trying to brace it, And so anyways, I've been scared to do a citrus fast, but I think I'm gonna conquer that fear in these next 30 days. And I'm gonna do a orange fast, maybe some pomelo because they are in season right now. I'm not a big fan of grapefruit, but I could juice some grapefruit, but just to eat it, it's a texture thing with me, for sure. So yeah, we are going to do our prep today. So I'm gonna show you all of that. We're gonna go get our fruit. I already have my herbs. I was going to do Dr. Robert Morris's herbs or yaki, but their shipment takes a couple of weeks and I wanted to get this video out now. So I was like, oh, I could just go to my local herb shop and get the herbs in their blends and make it myself. And I went to my little herbal cabinet and I was like, I already got some. So no need to buy any, I already have it. So I'll be sharing that with you, me brewing the herbs. And we'll need water, spring water. I may get some distilled water. I like to use distilled water for my teas because distilled water, if you didn't know, has removed everything, the chemicals, the minerals, whatever is in water. That's what distilling water does. And so it's nice to use that water with teas or any type of decoctions, infusions, because you can absorb all those medicinal properties from the herb with distilled water. But it's not necessary. You could just use spring water. I'll be trying to do the extra stuff, okay? So yeah, we'll need water every time I get on this. This is what they do. Anyways, but before I do all of that and take you along on the journey, I'm about to have some tea. So in this tea, we got dandelion, burdock, cleavers, Siberian ginseng. I've talked about these herbs before. Love them. They all support digestion, kidneys, bladder, lymphatic, and your endocrine system, adrenals. So yeah, we're gonna have this tea, and then we're gonna get started on our prep today. So here's the skinny on citrus. Now, I need a spoon. Hold on, we're gonna use these tweezers. Don't judge me. This used to be a part of a kettle, but the kettle started rusting at the bottom. So I just kept the, what you call this? Strainer? I don't know. I kept this. Anyways, so with citrus, all the types of citrus that you can have are oranges, grapefruit, lemons, limes, tangerines, clementines, and pomelos. The benefits of doing a citrus fast: high in vitamin C and vitamin A, super hydrating and alkaline, and may I say astringent too. So astringent means it tightens things, right? And so if you have something like leaky gut or some type of organ that is, do I want to say loose? Yeah, loose. I'm trying to give you like an example of like leaky gut, like the fibers of the tissues are now loosened, so it lets food and toxins out. So yeah, something like leaky gut, it's going to tighten those organs for you. It supports digestion and liver detox, and they're easy to digest when you're just doing that type on its own. Some of the considerations and precautions is acid sensitivity. So if you are someone who says, I know you're not on my couch with that bone. Come on, get off. Yeah, I know damn well. Okay, so anyways, acid sensitivity. So if you are someone who suffers from acid reflux, I would probably pick a different fruit like grapes, watermelon, something more hydrating and gentle on the digestive tract. Oranges have more sugar than your berries, right? So if you have trouble balancing your blood sugar, I probably wouldn't do oranges. I would probably stick with berries. So here's what a day-to-day would look like eating citrus. So you're gonna pick your duration. I'm doing 30 days. I might do a week and then switch to another fruit, and then the next week switch to another fruit. So each week I'll have a different fruit. You can do that on a mono fruit fast. You just don't want to mix a whole bunch of different fruits in the day, because you want to give your digestive system a break. And if you're eating different type of fruits, the digestive system processes each type of food, each type of fruit a different way and for a different duration, a different time limit. And that can cause digestive issues if you are mixing. I always use this analogy: watermelon. Watermelon digests so fast in the body, but if you're mixing that with citrus, you will have some type of digestive issue, like in the form of like gas and bloating and upset stomach. So be cognizant of that. But yeah, I might switch it depending on how I feel doing the orange fast. We'll see how a week goes. And if I'm good, then I'll continue on with the oranges. If not, I'll probably switch to like grapes. Then from there, you can have that citrus or whatever type of fruit that you choose. You have it whole, you can have it blended up, you can have it juiced, you can have it frozen, just long as it's not cooked. And so you can have it in all those different type of ways to keep things interesting so you don't get bored easy. And then hydration. Always got to make sure you're hydrated. So in between fasting, make sure you're drinking plenty of spring water. I'm actually going to get a bag of lemons so I can have lemon infused water. I might throw some mint in there, some cucumber, to give it flavor. And that's another thing. On a fast, you can have herbs and spices. That's fine. And lastly, the importance on transitioning into a fast and out of a fast. So before you decide to embark on a fast, you want to make sure that you are at least like a week before, a few days before, removing processed foods, the meats, dairies, and grains. You want to slow down on your caffeine intake and your processed drinks, that sugar. You want to slow down on all of that. And then you want to start eating more salads, smoothies, more steamed vegetables. You want to start getting yourself that week prior into more of a plant-based diet without foods that take a long time to digest. And then when you are transitioning out of that fast, you want to do the exact same thing. You want to transition slowly, start adding foods, still plant-based, slowly back into your diet. So say you at day 30, day 31, you ready to, hey, you back on my couch with that bone. Every time I lift up, you jump off. You want to, again, steam veggies, a little bit of salad, incorporate some smoothies, and you do that and you progress day by day. You add something more, right? So that is really the gist of doing a fast, but I'm going to show you all the prep. Now, there are some other things that you can incorporate into your fast, which I have definitely done in the past is colonics. Colonics are a great way to remove any hidden toxins or impacted matter in the bowels, in the large intestines. I will not be doing a colonic this time around. And the only reason is a few days ago I had a colonoscopy. And if you know anything about a colonoscopy, the prep, it's rough. And so I was able to clear my entire system. There ain't nothing in here. There ain't nothing. And so I don't think it's wise to do a colonic at this time, because usually I do a colonic like that first week of my fast. So I probably will consider doing a colonic at the end of the 30 days. Maybe not. We're not sure. But what I am going to do is red light therapy. So during my fast, I'm going to do red light therapy on my stomach because that is the major system that I am trying to heal. I've been reading a little bit and hearing some videos about how red light therapy can penetrate organs depending on the range of the lights. And so I have a red light therapy device that I got. And so every other day, I am going to do red light therapy on my stomach and see if we can get some healing from it. Okay, so here's everything I got for a week of fasting on oranges. I got different type of oranges, different type of citrus. So first starting off, we got navel oranges. Boom. Then we got something called honey tangerines. And then all of these are sumo oranges. There is 6 in each box. And then I got a pomelo, however you pronounce it. Coconut water, nothing but coconut water in there, 100%.
And then we got our spring water. I do Mountain Valley or Aquapana. At Mountain Valley was kind of on sale. It was $2.99. Usually it's like $3 something. So I got that. And then I got distilled water over here to brew my herbs. And then just in case I get hungry, I mean, I'm gonna be hungry, but I'm not satiated enough. I got some Brazil nuts. I'll eat 2 a day for that. Great for heart, brain, and hormone health. Did I miss anything else? The lemons I'm not gonna eat on their own. I'm just gonna like put them in my water and stuff. But yeah, I want to try the pomelo today to see what it tastes like, and if I like it, I'll go get another one. But I fear that it's gonna taste like grapefruit, and I'm not gonna like it. This was at the Asian grocery store, and they called it New Year pomelo. Smells like a grapefruit. Lots of skin. Oh, and another thing I'm gonna do, instead of getting rid of the skin, all the skin that I cut off to juice or when I eat the citrus, I am going to dehydrate it. Dried orange peels or citrus peels, period, are great for your digestive system. They say drink it like as a tea before you eat, and it helps get those enzymes working to help you digest better. So I don't know how I'm cutting this. Okay, here's a little piece. I cut this so crazy. I actually like it. It's sweeter than a grapefruit. It's really good. It does give grapefruit, but it doesn't give like that bitterness that I don't like. But it's really good for your digestion. Anything bitter is good for digestion. But what's that? You can eat anything. I like it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is, I don't feel like it, but juice some oranges because I want to drink juice in the morning. The first meal of the day, I try not to do nothing like too heavy on my digestive system because it's already jacked up. So I like to do a juice where it's already broken down to the simplest form, and then you just get a flood of nutrients. And then I will cut my tangerines and oranges up for like lunch and dinner, so it'll just be easy for me to grab and eat them instead of having to worry about peeling it and everything and making excuses like I don't feel like peeling this, I'm gonna eat something else. So I'm gonna prep everything, and then we'll make our tea. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, all in total, I spent $97.66.
I gave you all that I have inside, and you took my love. You took my love. Call me when you need some. Call me when you need. Didn't I tell you what I believe? Did somebody say that a love like that won't last? Didn't I give you all that I got to?
I don't know why I've been sleeping on oranges. The oranges that I picked, selected today, so sweet. The Sumo, sweet, the Valencia, super sweet, and then these honey tangerines. Amazing. Amazing. This one's super easy just to peel off. I might be able to stay on this citrus fast. Oh, and the pomelo. Super sweet. Okay, let me tell you what I got so far. So we got pomelo cut up, our mandarin peeled, separated, and then our Valencia oranges. So we got all our little snacking and lunch and dinner oranges ready. Then for our juice, we're using the Sumo, and I have 16 oranges broken apart in here. It would have been 18, but 2 of them was starting to mold, like that one I showed you, but I just didn't see it because it was like on the bottom side. Well, not on the bottom side, I'm sorry, inside. So when I cut into it, it was like gross. So that's just the, the risk you run with getting fruit anyways. Any type of vegetable, you just never know. We missed a couple of pieces. That's okay. I'm gonna eat these. Okay, so we're gonna juice that. And listen, why I forgot to wash all the citrus. So listen, if I die, it's on me, okay? That's not on you. It's my fault. But I am gonna go ahead and wash the citrus peels now so I can dehydrate them and get them ready. But yeah, I didn't wash none of this stuff. It's okay. What I tell you, judge me, judge your mama. Players mess up. Oh, it's so good. Honey tangerine.
I gave you all that I have inside, and you took my love. You took my love. Little snack break. It's so loud.
They're darker than the darkest night. They make you see everything in a new light.
Kia, movement demonstrates.
I don't even like sauerkraut, but this is so good. We've got nothing but cabbage, sea salt, and garlic in it. Doesn't have that. I think I don't like it because of the spice they use, caraway or something like that. But this, I'll eat this whole jar. Okay, time for the lemons. Now with the lemons, I just slice them and freeze them. But let me wash them first before we do that. But yeah, I slice them, freeze them, and then I just pop them into some hot water first thing in the morning. Already got a batch right here. But we shall add to this. We are going to do vinegar and baking soda. It cancels each other out. I don't care. Look like it worked to me. Let them sit for a little bit and then I'll scrub-a-dub them. Now while those are sitting, I am going to dry my orange peels. I was gonna do the dehydrator, but that's too much work. I don't feel like doing that. So I'm gonna put them in the oven on 170 for, I think 6 hours. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Get my cool cookie sheets. Bacon sheet. And we're going to lay down some parchment paper. Ooh, I ain't got enough. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So just lay them bare butt naked. I had them drying on this towel for a while, so I need to make these a little bit smaller. I don't know. Yeah. How many times I've just thrown away orange peels, but they're so good for your digestive system. They say before you eat, do some hot water, orange peel, ginger, fennel seeds. You can put some star anise in there. Yeah, it gets the body going. Similar to, like, you know, you putting a lemon in hot water, but you can now preserve your orange peels if you're throwing them away. I'm gonna throw that on there too. Ooh. You can't even see. Look at this bum. Look how he laid out like that. Nigga. Hey, Oshi bud. You coming to join the party? Sit. Oshi, sit. Okay, I'm about to say, you better act like you got some sense on that camera. Hey, back up before you burn your face off. You have no concept of heat, danger. Okay, we're gonna make our tea. Our orange peels are still drying in the oven. I checked on them. They've been in there for about 2.5 hours, maybe 3. Not ready yet. So we got a gallon of water. I got distilled water. I really didn't need this big a pot, but oh well. And I'm gonna keep my bottle because I'm gonna pour my tea back in here after it's cooled off. Then for your tea, first I'm gonna wait for it to boil, and then I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of my herbal blend. And let me tell you, I think I told you earlier, but let me tell you again what's in it. I know for sure we got burdock root, dandelion leaf, and dandelion root. Hold on. I gotta look at what I ordered to tell you specifically what I put in here. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. No, that ain't what I want. Orders. I spent $101. Does that? Okay, I want to see what this was. Open it up. Okay, burdock root, dandelion leaf, dandelion root, cleavers. So your burdock root is a detoxifier and it cleanses the blood. Dandelion leaf and dandelion root is another great detoxifier and it hits a lot of organs. I know I said this in the last video, but just in case you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. But I'm gonna tell you here, again, it hits the digestive system, the lymphatic system, the kidneys, something else. Go back and watch the other video. Okay. And then plantain leaf, which I believe is for your lymphatic system. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna tell you for sure in a minute. And then Siberian ginseng, or it's also called, if you're ever looking for it and you can't find it by that name, it's also called Eleuthero. Eleuthero. And then, okay, let me tell you what plantain leaf is good for. I think it's the lymphatic system is why I got it. It might be for the kidneys though. It'd be hard for me to keep up with what all does what. It's for the urinary tract system, so the kidneys, the bladder, everything in there. It's also anti-inflammatory. It's still great for digestion. It's really good for your skin. So all of these are just powerhouses at cleansing and detoxifying digestive system, lymphatic system, the kidneys, the bladder, and then I threw in that Siberian ginseng to help my endocrine system, specifically my adrenals, because my adrenals is short. Anyways, once this starts to give me like a light rolling boil, I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of my herbs. How do I know that? I read a herb book. A great herb book. There's a few. The one that I love is Encyclopedia of Herbs. I talk about that one all the time. Let me give you a couple more. And these are beginner friendly, but they have a wealth of knowledge in them. You should join my Facebook group because we have, well, I created a free library for them where they can have access to PDF books or whatever, all about health and wellness. And so these books that I'm mentioning are in my Facebook group. My Facebook group is totally free to join. So the first book that I told you about is called The Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. And let me make it a little bit bigger so I can show you what the cover of the book looks like. I don't know why I got this big old pot out. I don't know why I equated a gallon to this big old thing. This is my gumbo pot. It's taking forever. It's not trying to let me expand it, but can you see that? That's what the cover of that one looks like. Ah, my nose! Okay. And then another good one is the Herbal Apothecary. Let me get you the cover of that. It looks like this right here. This one is by J.J. Purcell. Then let me give you one more. There are tons, right? But I'm going to just give you just a few of my recommendations. Where is my one by Gladstar? I don't see hers. Okay, I don't see hers, but I'll show you this one. The Modern Herbal Dispensary. This is by Thomas Easley and Stephen Horn. And looks like this. Hopefully you can see those. So if you're ever trying to figure out your measurements with herbs, how much to mix to, water ratio, or if you're doing like a tincture, if you want to try your hand of like making an alcohol or a glycerin tincture, those are some good books that will help you. Pour our herbs in. There goes a 1 cup. And we'll do half. Looks about like half to me. All right.
Then I'm just gonna gently stir that in to make sure that the herbs all get touched by the water. Oh, I'm sorry, you wanted to say? Come here. That's all you had to do was ask. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn my fire off now. And so I'm gonna just let that simmer like that for probably a good 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes. Okay, I can't find my sifter that is big enough for this, so I'm about to use this grease catcher thing. It's like a sifter. Alright, let's get some minutes. I hope this is not a disaster. Please. I feel like it is gonna be a disaster. Maybe I should wait for it to cool off. Scoosh. Slow and steady wins the race. We made it. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna let that cool off completely before I add it to this jug. And then this, I'm gonna go put out in my garden. Yes, you can put your tea leaves in your garden. We're gonna wait for that to cool too before we do that, but yeah. Okay. We're in my office right now. I'm about to print some trackers. I've talked about this before, but I like to have a tracker so I can track each day how I'm feeling, because when you go through a mono fruit fast, any type of change, right? It's hard to stay committed if you're not seeing results quickly. And with the tracker, you can kind of monitor yourself daily and you can watch the improvement. And I also want to use this to help me with my video. I'm going to do a 30-day challenge video, mono fruit fast. And so this is just going to help me document everything so I can tell you everything that I went through, how I'm feeling, detox symptoms. I need to add one more column. That's okay. But on this tracker, it has 30 rows for 30 days, and it's going to help me track my symptoms, energy level, mood, digestion, bowel movements, my water intake, and come on, let me scoot it over, and any notes that I want to put. And it's like in a Excel type of, what do I want to call that? And this one is more in like a table format, but I also have one that's like a daily journal one. So I use ChatGPT for this. I just put, hey, make me a detox tracker and I want this, this, and this in it. And it formulated for me. So if you use ChatGPT, you can make your own. If you don't, I'll leave mine linked below, totally free. But you have the option of the table or like a journal entry. So I'm about to print those real quick. That's why I'm here in my office. There we go. I'm sitting on the floor because my printer is underneath my desk. I wanted to put a column like if you messed up, and then you kind of, you know, report if you like, you know, didn't eat something you were supposed to, and then you could track how you felt about that. But oh, it's doing front back. What's going on here? But I can write that off to the side. But I should add that, huh? One thing about ChatGPT, it don't get everything right. So I need to fix this a bit more because it created a PDF for me. But if you look right here, can you see? It cut off the notes part. Maybe we should have tried to put this landscape. And then on the back though, it's like the journal entry part. So if you like to do it this way, you could do it this way. Or if you like more of a tracker, just real quick and easy, I have it this way. But let me see if I can fix that real quickity, quick. Now, before we end the evening, remember I told you I'm going to be doing red light therapy. Well, I've already been doing it. I do it every other day. I at least try to hit 3 times a week. Studies have shown that red light therapy helps so many things from skin health. It can even, if you have, is it nanometers, NMs? If they can reach between 800 to 1,000, they can reach the organs. And it's great for joint pain, inflammation, so many things. So I've been seeing, like I told you this morning earlier in the video, that it can help with your gut microbiome and even help repair the organs in your digestive system. So that's what we're about to do here. This device, actually you can find it on Amazon, but I got it at a huge discount from an auction. The auction is called Nellis, Nellis. Can you even see it? Barely. Okay. Boom, there it is. Originally, where's my phone? I'm gonna tell you how much it is. So on Amazon, there are a few like companies that sell this, but the one that I just pulled up is $71.99, and I got it from the auction for $41. And this is what it looks like on Amazon. I'll link it below. And I'll also link the name of the auction. The auction is here in Phoenix, Arizona. They have one in Mesa, Arizona. They have one in Vegas. I believe they have one. Don't give me the line. Hold on. Okay, I was right. They have one in Houston, Texas, Philadelphia, and Denver. So really cool site. You bid online. Looks like this, if you can see it. And they have so much stuff. I think a lot of it is like Amazon returns, because whenever I see something on there, I go to Amazon to like check it, the reviews, to see if it's even good and how much it really is. Because sometimes this auction site be lying, or maybe they're not lying. Maybe that's what it was listed at the time that they got it. But sometimes I do see like a price differential. But yeah, I got this little baby for $41. And it gets up to 850 NMs. I think that's nanometers. Is that what it's called? Yeah, nanometers. Let's see. And then let me fact check myself, because I don't want to tell you anything wrong. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so 600 to 700 is usually the skin, superficial tissues. And 800 to 1,000, or they say 1,100, can penetrate into the body, reaching muscles, joints, and it says potentially the organs. But yeah, so
It goes up to $8.50, so we're gonna do that right now. I usually do 20-minute sessions. Nobody told me to do that. I just follow the instructions that I used to do for my red light therapy helmet when I was trying to regrow my hair back. Have you seen that? Let me show you. Baby, I love biohacking and anything health-wise, so I got all kind of like devices and stuff. But yeah, I used to use this device. Still can use it. It's by Irie Store. I did not pay for this. This was actually a sponsorship, and so they gave it to me for free for me to post videos about my progress. But if you look at my progress, I did this for a full year every other day, for 20, I think it's 20 25 minutes, and I'll show you some of my before and after pictures. It works to me. So yeah, we're gonna start this up. Now on here, you got this little remote, and they also give you glasses to wear, like if you're doing your face. Hold it down to turn it on. There we go. And then it will do up to 30 minutes, if you can see, but I don't do that long. And it has different brightnesses. So if you wanna, if it's, you know, your first time, you're a beginner, start low and then increase it. But baby, we going full throttle for this this stomach. 20 minutes and boom. Now I'm a little necky at the bottom, so you can't see all of this, but you know.